Your kidneys filter over 200 liters of blood every single day, yet most people never think about them until something goes wrong. Maybe you wake up with puffy ankles or feel exhausted, even after a full night of sleep. That constant lower back ache might not be from your mattress at all. These quiet signals often mean your kidneys are drowning in toxins they cannot clear fast enough. What if 4 vegetables sitting in grocery stores right now could reverse this damage while you sleep? Research from Baylor Scott and White Health shows these plants activate your body's natural detox system during overnight hours when healing happens fastest. Missing even one of these could be why your kidneys struggle despite everything else you are doing right. Let's start with the first vegetable in our list. This first vegetable grows in nearly every climate and costs less than $1 per bunch in most grocery stores. You have probably walked past it dozens of times without realizing what it does inside your body after dark. This plant contains something your kidneys desperately need, but rarely get enough of in modern diets. I am talking about leafy greens like kale, spinach, and arugula. These vegetables carry a compound called chlorophyll that works differently than anything else you can eat. While your body sleeps, chlorophyll acts like a magnet inside your bloodstream. It actually binds to heavy metals, pesticide residues, and chemical toxins that your kidneys struggle to filter on their own. Once attached, these harmful compounds get escorted straight out through your urinary system instead of recirculating and causing damage. Research teams at Baylor Scott and White Health studied this mechanism in patients with early kidney decline. They found that people who ate chlorophyll-rich greens regularly showed measurably lower oxidative stress markers in their kidney tissues. Oxidative stress happens when free radicals attack the delicate filtering units inside your kidneys, called nephrons. Over time, this assault destroys their ability to clean your blood properly. But chlorophyll is only part of the story here. Leafy greens also flood your system with vitamins A, C, and K. These antioxidants work overnight when your body shifts into repair mode. Between 10 at night and 2 in the morning, your kidneys ramp up their detoxification processes. Having these protective vitamins circulating during those hours gives your kidney cells the protection they need against ongoing damage. Vitamin C strengthens the walls of tiny blood vessels feeding your kidneys. Vitamin K supports proteins that prevent calcium from hardening inside your kidney tissues. Then there is magnesium, a mineral most Americans run dangerously low on without knowing it. Your kidneys need magnesium to maintain the electrical balance that controls filtration rates. When magnesium drops, your kidneys cannot regulate fluid properly. This leads to swelling in your ankles and that puffy face you see in the mirror some mornings. Just 2 cups of cooked spinach delivers about 40% of your daily magnesium requirement. Fiber in these greens plays a different but equally important role. High blood sugar damages kidney filters faster than almost anything else. Diabetes remains the leading cause of kidney failure across the United States. The fiber in leafy greens slows down how quickly sugar enters your bloodstream after meals. This steadier glucose level gives your kidneys a break from the constant spike and crash cycle that wears them down. So how much should you actually eat? Aim for 1 to 2 cups of leafy greens with your dinner. Eating them in the evening gives your body several hours to absorb the nutrients before your overnight repair cycle kicks in. You can steam kale lightly for about 3 minutes or toss raw spinach into salads. Arugula works perfectly in wraps or as a bed under grilled proteins. One caution matters here for people with advanced chronic kidney disease. Some leafy greens like spinach contain higher amounts of potassium. If your kidney function has dropped significantly, too much potassium can build up dangerously in your blood. Work with your doctor to monitor levels, but for most people in early stages, these greens remain safe and healing. The biggest mistake people make is boiling greens to death. Overcooking destroys the very chlorophyll and vitamins you need. Keep it light and quick. Now, while leafy greens handle toxin removal at the cellular level, the next vegetable attacks kidney damage from a completely different angle. This one focuses on inflammation. the silent destroyer that speeds up kidney decline faster than most people realize. Inflammation does not announce itself with pain or obvious symptoms when it attacks your kidneys. Instead, it works silently over months and years, slowly destroying the tiny blood vessels that keep your filtering system alive. You might feel fine today, while this process quietly steals your kidney function 1 percentage point at a time. The second vegetable stops this destruction in its tracks. What I am about to share might surprise you, because most people think of this as just a cheap filler for coleslaw. We are talking about cabbage, both the green and red varieties. Red cabbage especially contains powerful compounds called anthocyanins that give it that deep purple color. These anthocyanins work like firefighters inside your blood vessels. When inflammation tries to damage the delicate walls of kidney capillaries, anthocyanins rush in and neutralize the attack. Capillaries are the smallest blood vessels in your body, thinner than a human hair, and your kidneys contain millions of them doing the actual filtering work. Research teams in both the United States and Europe have tracked how cabbage affects kidney inflammation markers. They discovered that people eating cabbage regularly showed significantly lower levels of inflammatory chemicals in their bloodstream. Less inflammation means your kidney tissues stay healthier and can keep filtering toxins efficiently for much longer. But cabbage brings more to the table than just inflammation control. It contains high amounts of folate and vitamin K. Folate handles a dangerous amino acid called homocysteine that builds up in your blood when your kidneys start declining. High homocysteine levels literally corrode the inside of your blood vessels like acid eating through metal. This damage makes it harder for blood to flow through your kidneys smoothly. Folate breaks down homocysteine before it can cause this destruction. Vitamin K works differently by supporting the proteins that prevent calcium deposits from hardening inside your kidney tissues. When calcium builds up in the wrong places, it creates scarring that permanently reduces kidney function. The fiber in cabbage serves another purpose entirely during your overnight hours. Your digestive system continues working while you sleep, and fiber slows down how quickly nutrients get absorbed. This steady, gradual absorption means your kidneys do not get hit with sudden floods of waste products to filter. Instead, they handle a smooth, manageable flow that does not overwhelm their capacity. Here is something that makes cabbage stand out from every other vegetable on this list. It contains the lowest amount of potassium. For people with advanced kidney disease, high potassium foods become dangerous because damaged kidneys cannot remove excess potassium fast enough. This mineral can build up and cause serious heart rhythm problems. Cabbage gives you all these healing benefits without that potassium risk. Eat about 1 cup of cooked cabbage with your dinner. You can steam it, add it to soups, or roast it in the oven with a little olive oil. Some people worry about gas or bloating from cabbage. Starting with smaller portions and cooking it thoroughly usually solves this problem. While cabbage tackles inflammation at the blood vessel level, the third vegetable we need to discuss goes even deeper. This next one actually changes how your kidney cells defend themselves from the inside out. Your kidney cells face attacks every single day from toxins, chemicals, and waste products floating through your bloodstream. Most vegetables help clean up the damage after it happens. But what if one vegetable could actually teach your cells how to protect themselves before the attack even begins? That is exactly what this third vegetable does. You probably know it from childhood dinner tables, where parents insisted you finish it. I'm talking about broccoli. Inside those green florets sits a compound called sulforaphane that works like a master key unlocking your cell's natural defense systems. When sulforaphane enters your kidney cells, it flips on genes that produce protective enzymes. These enzymes act like shields, blocking oxidative damage before it can destroy the delicate machinery inside each cell. Oxidative damage happens when unstable molecules called free radicals crash into your cells and tear them apart from the inside. Researchers at Mayo Clinic studied how sulforaphane affects people with declining kidney function. They found that this compound significantly reduces inflammation markers and slows down the rate at which kidney disease progresses. The patients who benefited most were those who ate broccoli consistently, not just once in a while. Here is what makes sulforaphane especially valuable for overnight kidney healing. Your body naturally shifts into deep repair mode between the hours of 10 at night and 2 in the morning. During this window, your cells work hardest to fix damage accumulated throughout the day. Having sulforaphane circulating during these hours gives your kidney cells extra ammunition to rebuild and strengthen themselves while you sleep. But broccoli offers benefits that reach beyond just your kidneys. Scientists now understand something called the gut-kidney axis, which describes how your digestive health directly impacts your kidney function. The fiber in broccoli feeds beneficial bacteria living in your intestines. These bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids that reduce inflammation throughout your entire body, including your kidneys. When your gut bacteria thrive, they also prevent harmful toxins from being absorbed into your bloodstream in the first place. This means your kidneys face less filtering work overall. Broccoli also delivers vitamins C, K, and A that support the structural integrity of your kidneys' filtration units. Think of these units like coffee filters with millions of tiny holes. Vitamin C keeps the material strong and flexible. Vitamin K prevents calcium from clogging those holes. Vitamin A helps the cells lining these filters stay healthy and functional. You should aim for about 1 cup of cooked broccoli several times each week. Timing matters here too. Eating broccoli with your dinner gives your body time to break down the sulforaphane and get it circulating before your overnight repair cycle starts. Preparation makes a huge difference in how much sulforaphane you actually get. Boiling broccoli destroys most of this valuable compound. Instead, steam it lightly for just 3 to 5 minutes. The florets should still have a bit of crunch when you bite into them. You can also eat raw broccoli, but cooking it slightly makes the sulforaphane easier for your body to absorb. One thing to watch is potassium content. Broccoli contains moderate amounts, so people with advanced kidney disease should monitor their intake. However, for most people in early stages of kidney concerns, broccoli remains perfectly safe and incredibly healing. Now we have covered 3 powerful vegetables, each working through different mechanisms to detoxify and heal your kidneys while you sleep. But the 4th one ties everything together in a way that makes the other 3 work even better. This final vegetable is so kidney-friendly that even people with late-stage disease can eat it safely. Imagine a vegetable so gentle on your kidneys that doctors recommend it even when other healthy foods become dangerous. Most vegetables get restricted as kidney disease advances because of potassium, phosphorus, or other minerals that damaged kidneys cannot handle anymore. Patients watch their food choices shrink month by month. But this 4th vegetable breaks that pattern completely. The vegetable that completes this healing combination grows in white, purple, and even orange varieties. We are talking about cauliflower. What makes cauliflower remarkable is not just what it contains, but what it does not contain. While delivering powerful healing compounds, it carries the lowest potassium load of almost any vegetable you can eat. This makes it safe for people at every stage of kidney disease, including those in late stages who face the most restrictions. Researchers in Canada and across Europe have studied how cauliflower affects kidney injury markers in patients with declining function. They discovered that the fiber in cauliflower creates a protective barrier inside your digestive tract. This barrier prevents toxins from being reabsorbed back into your bloodstream after your liver processes them. Without this protection, those toxins cycle back through your body, forcing your kidneys to filter the same waste over and over again. Think of it like a drain that keeps getting clogged with the same debris. Cauliflower fiber acts like a screen that catches those toxins and moves them straight out of your system instead of letting them recirculate. Cauliflower also provides folate, the same compound we discussed with cabbage. Folate supports your body's detoxification pathways by helping convert harmful substances into forms your kidneys can eliminate more easily. When you eat cauliflower in the evening, these processes work throughout the night while your body focuses on repair and cleanup. The vitamin C content in cauliflower adds another layer of protection. This antioxidant neutralizes free radicals that attack kidney tissues during normal metabolic processes. Over time, Unchecked free radical damage creates scarring in your kidneys that permanently reduces their filtering capacity. If you found this information helpful and believe someone else struggling with kidney concerns needs to hear it, please hit that thumbs up button now. Your like helps this message reach people who are desperately searching for natural ways to protect their kidney health. You can eat about 1 cup of cooked cauliflower daily, or at least every other day. The evening meal works best because it gives your body overnight hours to put these nutrients to work. Cauliflower tastes mild and takes on whatever seasonings you add, making it easy to include in different dishes. You can roast it with olive oil and garlic, steam it, and mash it like potatoes, or rice it in a food processor as a low-carb substitute. Both fresh and frozen cauliflower work equally well. Frozen actually locks in nutrients at peak freshness. Just avoid overcooking it into mush, which destroys the beneficial compounds. Some people experience gas from cruciferous vegetables like cauliflower. Starting with smaller portions and gradually increasing usually solves this issue. Now that you know all 4 vegetables, you might wonder how they work together as a team to create healing that goes beyond what any single one could accomplish alone. Your body runs on cycles that most people never think about. While you sleep, your kidneys do not rest. Instead, they shift into their most intensive cleaning mode between 10 at night and 2 in the morning. During these 4 hours, your body prioritizes repair over everything else. This is where the 4 vegetables become more powerful together than any single one could ever be alone. Leafy greens start the process by binding toxins in your bloodstream. Their chlorophyll acts like a collection system, grabbing heavy metals and chemical residues that have accumulated during your day. Meanwhile, cabbage goes to work on inflammation in the tiny blood vessels feeding your kidneys. Without this anti-inflammatory action, those vessels would stay damaged and unable to deliver the blood flow your kidneys need for proper filtration. At the same time, broccoli activates your kidney cells from the inside. The sulforaphane triggers protective enzymes that shield your cells against oxidative attacks happening during the detox process. Then, cauliflower completes the cycle by preventing toxins from being reabsorbed back into your system after your liver processes them. Each vegetable handles a different part of the problem. Together, they create a complete protection and healing system that works with your body's natural overnight rhythm. Recent research on plant-based diets has revealed something fascinating about how vegetables affect kidney health beyond their individual nutrients. Scientists discovered that eating these vegetables regularly improves the diversity of bacteria living in your gut. These beneficial bacteria produce compounds that actually reduce uremic toxins, which are waste products that build up when kidneys start failing. Uremic toxins make you feel exhausted, foggy, and sick, even when blood tests show only mild kidney decline. The vegetables also help your body maintain a slightly alkaline environment in your blood. Kidneys work much harder when your blood becomes too acidic from processed foods and animal proteins. This constant acid load creates metabolic stress that accelerates kidney damage. The minerals in these 4 vegetables naturally buffer that acidity, giving your kidneys relief from that grinding daily stress. So what kind of timeline can you expect for noticing real changes? Most people start feeling subtle improvements within 2 to 3 weeks of eating these vegetables consistently. You might notice your ankles look less puffy when you wake up. Your urine may appear clearer. That afternoon, energy crash might not hit as hard anymore. These are not dramatic transformations that happen overnight. Instead, they are quiet signs that your kidneys are beginning to heal and function better. The longer you stick with this approach, the more pronounced these improvements become. But knowing which vegetables to eat means nothing if you cannot figure out how to actually include them in your daily routine without it feeling like a chore. The good news is you do not need to eat all 4 vegetables every single day to see results. That kind of rigid approach usually leads to burnout within a week. Instead, think about rotation. Monday night, you might have a spinach salad topped with grilled chicken. Tuesday could be roasted cauliflower and broccoli as a side dish. Wednesday brings cabbage slaw alongside baked fish. This rotation keeps meals interesting while ensuring you get all 4 vegetables throughout the week. Timing matters more than most people realize. Eat these vegetables with your dinner about 3 to 4 hours before you go to bed. This window gives your body enough time to start breaking down the nutrients and getting them into your bloodstream before your overnight kidney detox cycle begins. Batch cooking on Sunday afternoon makes the entire week easier. You can wash and chop a head of cabbage, steam several cups of broccoli, and roast cauliflower all at once. Store them in containers and grab what you need each evening. This approach costs you 1 hour on the weekend, but saves you from decision fatigue every single night.